Alrighty, yo, what's up, guys? It's the boy THEBOYJWALL coming to you guys with my first YouTube video talking about 2K18. Now, there's a few things that I want to go over. There's really nothing that we know 100% here, but we've kind of started to get some hints from some of the guys working over at 2K and some other interviews and things like that. And so the first thing I want to talk about is shooting. We've seen that in NBA Live, the shot bar's up by the arm. That could be something that we'd see. There's also been talk about being able to switch up the color of your shot meter. If it's green, it's always going to be green. That's a guarantee. But for the white bar, you could change it to pink, whatever your team's color is that you want to be, orange, something along those lines. Now, we could be seeing a change in shooting. That means that glass cleaners, athletic finishers, slashers, all these other archetypes that aren't sharpshooters are going to have a significant hit in shooting, because right now it comes down to the fact that every single player in this game, no matter what you are, can shoot the three, can shoot the mid-range, can shoot, they can shoot. And that's not how basketball is. If you're never going to see a center like Dwight Howard pulling up from three consistently from the corner, or you've got lockdowns that are going 6 for 6 from the corner just because of the dimer badge. I don't think you're going to be seeing that in 2K18. I was watching a video and they said that there could be matchmaking games in my park, and that they're going to completely wipe out my park in 2K18, and I think that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. My park makes 2K a huge amount of money, and I think that we're going to be seeing some more parks. Last year I was kind of disappointed at the fact that 2K pretty much just took the exact same parks from 2K16 and switched them over with a slightly different color to 2K17. I think that was a part of the game that was kind of stupid. And I think that we're going to be getting some different parks, maybe even a different, you might be seeing a different team that you can choose. You've got Rough Riders, Sunset Beach, and Old Town. They might have a different, a different squad that you can join there with some more parks. Let's see here. I think that also in 2K18, I think you're going to be able to choose which park you join. So just because you're choosing to be at Sunset doesn't mean that you're going to have to load into Sunset every single time to load into your friend's town in Old Town or whatever. I think you're going to be able to choose if you want to load straight into Old Town or load straight into Sunset from your main screen, no matter what your home park is. I think we could be seeing something like that. Let's see here. What do we got next? So also, last thing on shooting. So if you've got a stretch big who is, obviously has a 94 overall, 93 overall, 3, or you've got a sharpshooter, those guys have a little bit of leeway with their shot bar release. But if you've got someone who has a 60 overall three-pointer or a 55 overall three-pointer, in order for them to be making that shot, it needs to be spot on. The release has to be perfect, and even then it shouldn't be consistent. So I think we're going to be seeing a huge difference in shooting, which is going to change the game a lot. It's going to you're going to be able to guard people a lot easier in certain areas when it comes to shooting. I think that in 2K18 they're going to limit speed boosting. I think it'll still be in the game, but I think that they're going to try to take out some of these momentum crossovers and other things like that that you can just spam over and over until you get an ankle breaker. I think that they're going to tone down the speed boosting a lot. And same with hop jumpers. That's something that is really overpowered in the game and allows literally any player to be able to create space for themselves. I think that the hop jumper will be there, but only for certain archetypes, such as playmakers and possibly sharpshooters. I think it's going to go by position. So the point guard position and other guard positions. I don't think that you're going to be able to see hop jumpers from centers and power forwards and other people like that. Also, when it comes to Park and my team and any sort of let's see here, any sort of like game play that you're playing in, I think we're going to see a lot better motion, like being able to move freely. Like, for example, when a ball comes off the rim and you go to grab it, or you get a steal and you pick up the ball and you take 5 steps out of bounds and you can't pass it, I think that you're going to be able to cut a lot easier once you pick the ball up, make more sharp movements when you get the ball. I think that they're going to fix a whole lot of animations that are just simply it was incomplete in the first place, and they should have taken a better approach at all the animations that they had in this game. Like, you've got sharpshooters and literally any position can do that backdoor glitch where they double tap, circle, whatever. That thing is so stupid. How you can come and you be on a 15 streak and you've got someone who literally just spams a glitch literally that's in the game that should have been fixed when the first YouTube video came out, but they never fixed it. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of fixed animations. And also, same thing, I don't think that you're going to be able to consistently spam reverse dunks. That's something that, is super overpowered in this game. Literally anyone can do a reverse dunk. A 6'1" sharpshooter can do a reverse dunk and not get blocked. I think that they're going to fix that, take that out of the game, and just fix a lot of overpowered animations in general, and animations that shouldn't be in this game in the first place. I think we might be seeing, this is my own opinion, I think we might be seeing some offensive fouls in my park. I think that there should be offensive fouls in my park. I'm not talking about the offensive foul where you're playing in Pro-Am and you just sprint down the court and you push the person over. Like, that happens way too often in the game. You see charging fouls in a basketball game maybe once a game. That's maybe once a game. I think that there should be, though, offensive fouls in my park. I'm talking just specifically if you're just sprinting down the court and you run into someone, like, that should be a foul. That's going to happen in real basketball. You can't just sprint at someone. There has to be, that foul there in place. So I think there could be the occasional foul. If not, they need to take the animation out of the game in my park where you just sprint at someone and they back up, they back up and put their hands up and you just go right by for a layup. They need to take that out. That's stupid. Let's see here. I think that they're going to have new badges and they're going to fix old badges. And by that I mean, I think we're going to see some new badges for archetypes. I'll get into that in a second. But new badges, I don't know, honestly. I don't know what they're going to put in here. I can only guess that they're going to have new ones, which they should. They've had legitimately the same badges for 2 years in a row, and there should be new badges. If they're going to make new archetypes, they should have new badges with that as well. And fix old badges. Charge card, what like, no, that's a badge that does not work at all. Defensive stopper, unless you're a lockdown defender, that's not working. It's not working at all. Let's see here. I think there's one more thing. Oh, last thing I want to talk about here, archetypes. I think we're going to be seeing some sort of dual archetype. I don't know exactly what that's going to be like, but I remember in 2K18, or excuse me, 2K16, we saw, I don't know if you guys remember, but it was, you could read it would say like two-way superstar if you were point guard, and it would consistently change. I think you're going to be able to choose what you want. I don't think that you're going to be able to make an overpowered LeBron James type or a Kevin Durant type player. You can do something along the lines, but you're always going to have to be able to forfeit something. Look at this. Get blocked. You're always going to have to forfeit something. You're not going to be able to get rips. when it comes to, if you choose to be a shooter, you're not going to be able to get these steals that every player in the game can get. Let's see here. Yeah, they're gonna fix archetypes. I think some of the archetypes in this game are a bit overpowered. Like the point forward, like that's crazy to me. How overpowered that build is. Lockdowns are pretty overpowered in my opinion. And yeah, I just think they're gonna start fixing some of the stuff that they should have fixed in the first place. And lastly, I think that they're gonna try to make every archetype, no matter what, like good in its own way, but try to keep it limited to being overpowered. You know, lockdowns are pretty overpowered. They can steal from anyone. They can shoot the ball, especially off a dimer. And I think that point forwards are pretty overpowered too. So I think they're gonna tone those down a little bit. But yeah, I think that's about it for my take on 2K18. I think, again, we're going to be seeing a lot of changes, though. I think we're going to get a lot of things that we want to, and if we don't, it's going to be kind of a bummer. But I really think that 2K heard us and took what we have been asking for a while into consider. For years, for 2 years now, we've been asking for new parks, new stuff, and I think that they're gonna give us what we want. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching in on my first video, and there's gonna be plenty more to come.